So, Xena, finally have to talk. Kevin Steen, or Kevin Owens, former WWE NXT Heavyweight Champion, former WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion, two-time WWE Continental Champion, two-time WWE United States Champion. Apparently, you're real brave for beating up the chairman and chief executive officer of WWE, Vince McMahon. Oh, I suppose you're going to beat up the president and chief operating officer of WWE, Hunter S. Helmsley, next, right? Well, you said on NXT that the reason you didn't lay a hand on me or beat me up because you're afraid of me having to crazy glue all my stuff back on. Kevin Owens, you're real brave. You know what? You like to beat up people, attack them when you're down. That's been your whole MO. You did it to Sami Zayn. You did it to Samoa Joe. You did it to Alex Riley. You did it to Sullivan Crowe. You did it to John Cena. You did it to everybody you ever feuded with. You tried to do it to Bill Goldberg. You did it to Chris Jericho. You did it to many other people. I mean, seriously. You try to do it to Roman Reigns. All you do is just attack people from behind. Blame people for your shortcomings. Oh, but let me tell you something, Kevin Owens or Kevin Steen. Lay a hand on me, and that's going to be the last time they ever see you in the Toy Wrestling Federation. You know what? I'm a former TWF heavyweight champion. I'm a former two-time TWF Pennsylvania state champion. And you gonna treat me this way? Yeah, I'm gonna treat you this way. Because you have this, you are the independent wrestler with a chip on your shoulder. You act like that you had to start out in Ultimate Professional Wrestling, Pro Wrestling Unplugged, Extreme Wrestling Federation, I don't know, Ring of Honor, then finally World Wrestling Entertainment. I mean, you act like that you're the only wrestler that had to go through other promotions to get to where you wanted to be. And I think you've been used pretty well. Most wrestlers would be happy to be a two-time WWE Intercontinental Champion, a two-time WWE United States Champion, a one-time WWE NXT Heavyweight Champion, one-time WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion. You're a Grand Slam champion. Nothing to be ashamed of. You, Xena, this ain't over. I tell you right now, Kevin Owens, you need to leave. I believe you're entitled to your whim. You got your beholdings to why things are, your whim, your wins. Why don't you just leave now? Do me a favor and walk out that door. Because if you start something with me, and unlike Vince McMahon, who's about, 71, 72, I'm only about 53, and I can still kick your ass. So do not think that you're going to take me. Oh, I'll tell you what, Xena. I'll tell you what. I ain't afraid of you and your flying disc. My chakram. It's not a flying disc, Kevin. It's a chakram. An Asian Indian weapon invented over in India. Asian and Polynesian weapon. If you are so iffin, you would know that if you did your research. This ain't over, Xena. This ain't over. All you are is a ripoff of The Undertaker. And all you are is trying to be a ripoff of the Angry Grandpa show. And your daughter Gabrielle's a ripoff of Paul Bear and a ripoff of Kid Behind the Camera. Well, just face it. I'm out of here. Pretty much what I expected. All talk, but no action. Kevin Owens, you're entitled to your win, but in my win, I think I'm just as cool as The Undertaker. And yes, this channel is based off the Angry Grandpa show. Yes, my daughter Gabrielle is just like Paul Bear. and her stuff is based off the kid behind the camera. Yeah, I want to fight you. You want to fight me. Well, guess what? I think that you should worry about, because Lord Zed beat you. You're upset that the commissioner beat you. Yeah, who cares about Lord Zed? I want to fight you. You want to fight me? Well, then you better be careful what you pray for and what you wish for, because sometimes you're going to get it. You won't like it. If I have to show up and fight you, you won't like it. And trust me, if Lord Zed beats you, and that was just a normal wrestling match, imagine when Shane McMahon beats you in a Hell in a Cell. Xena, you're gonna pay, okay? You're gonna do what? Sue me, Kevin Owens? With who? Clarence Mason, your lawyer from Wolfman and Hart? Is that what you're gonna do? Because I'm not afraid of lawyers. I'm not afraid of you. You wanna sue me? Fine. But just remember, Kevin Owens, the lawsuit is not going to save your ass. Even if you want to take me to local, county, state, or federal court, I sure hope you have a convincing story. Because no jury and judge in this nation state is going to say award you for whatever. So go ahead, sue me for your fraudulent things, for your win and your beholding. If you want to sue me because you don't like your position, or how you've been handled in a toy wrestling federation, that's fine. But say it to my face you want to fight me. Don't be a coward and say it behind my back and my own wrestling group and my own wrestling business.